morning I had a chance to meet with Coach Craigthorpe and informed them that we're going to be making a change to the football staff. Told them how much I appreciated all his hard work. But I just felt we needed to go another direction. This program on back on the track that we all strive to be on. So. Any questions?
Tom, what was the decisive factor for you? What was the final decision for you? What came into it?
I don't think there's any one thing, Fred. It's just something I've been paying attention to, obviously, quite a while. I was hoping that we would get over the hump this year. We have some great players. Two of our greatest are right there, sitting right there. Those are Louisville's finest. Yeah. And I thought we could get through the year, and I think we would build some momentum. But obviously, that didn't happen. And so I thought that at this time it was the appropriate time to make a change.
Tom, do you pay the remainder of his contract, or was it?
I pay the remainder of his contract. I don't have it, but you guys got practice or something.
How much of a factor were the economics in this? The fact that you're
I really wasn't, honestly. I know you might say, "What are you telling me to do?" Doing that. That wasn't. I want the football program to go in that direction. I just didn't feel it was. That's my responsibility. I mean, I stand in front of you and tell you this is 100% my responsibility. And I want to fix this. I want to do it. I want to fix it the right way. I want to get a great coach in here. I want to get a great leader of men and somebody that will take us back to the heights that we want to be at, back to the top of the league.
Tom, when you hired Steve, I mean, everybody seemed to think he was the right guy. Can you pinpoint what? Yeah, right. Can you pinpoint why?
I really can't. Honestly, I look back on it. I thought he would be a great fit. He certainly had a great pedigree, and I thought all of his experiences really would bode well for us, Paul. But it didn't. It just didn't. It never really was a good fit from day one, and that's something that I've got to question myself on.
How much of a factor was the negativity that seemed to build as time went on?
Well, it's been pretty regular for 3 years. It's tough to run a program, no question about it. It's my goal that we'll change that and we'll flip it, and turn it around and get it positive.
How did he react?
Well, I think Lark just like you'd imagine. He's very disappointed. He's emotional. He wanted to see it through. He wanted to fight through the bitter end. I give him credit for that. I've known him a long time, and he's a fighter, and he didn't blame anybody. Didn't point any fingers, except at himself.
How different is this job now than it was when those 3 years were coming off an Orange Bowl?
Well, I think we still got you get a great person. That's got to be our number one criteria. Somebody that's got class and integrity. Somebody that's a great leader. Somebody that wants to be here. That's something that I really, really want to look for. Somebody that wants to be here. I think it's a great job. I really do. But there's a lot of great jobs out there. There's a lot of great jobs out there. And I think we're one. I really do.
Is head coaching experience a prerequisite for the next one?
You have 17 commitments, I think. How do you honor those? How do you let?
Well, it's going to be up to the new coach. It'll be up to the new coach. I certainly don't want to get in anybody's way about that. I don't want to hamstring anybody, hamstrung, whatever the right word is. I want to make sure that they have their full opportunity to go out to the type of players that they want to.
Will this be a hard sell trying to find the right guy given the climate and the landscape that's out there?
I hope not. But you'll never know until we get out there and start trying.
Tom, you generally always have the next guy in mind, oftentimes when a vacancy comes up. Do you have a person?
I've got people. I don't have one person, but I have people.
You have any kind of timetable?
I really don't. The one thing I won't do is I'm not going to intrude in anybody that's playing right now. I don't want to be an obstruction to anybody's season, a distraction. I don't like when it happened to us. I remember Mobile very well.
Has this been one of the tougher things you've been through?
It's been tough. No question.
There's been a lot of talk that he had to clean up the program. Do you believe that's true? And how much of a factor was that in what he's had to go through?
It's been a tough one. But I think he's done a good job in those. And I think we've got some great character on the team here. I don't really want to focus on the past. I just want to go forward. I just really want to go forward. I think the past is what it is. We all know we can do better. We want to do better. We'll strive to do better. We're going to do better. I like that promise.
You said you didn't want to disrupt anyone's season. Does this mean that the process may take a little bit longer than the last time?
Yeah, remember last time was like January 9th. So there wasn't really any need for a process. We had to hurry to get somebody in here soon because we had to recruit.
Yeah, from that standpoint, do you fight a deadline because of that? And if so, what would your deadline be?
No, I don't really have one, Fred. I really don't. It's got to be the right fit, the right person.
Will you use the search firm Jurich again?
Yeah, I probably will.
How do you deal with the assistant coaches? When do their contracts run through? Is it June?
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna do everything in our power to help them, first of all, get jobs. Because I really was impressed with the staff that he put together. And I wanna make sure that they have an opportunity to go out the right way. And we're gonna help them, you know, whether it's with offices or phones or things like that. We wanna make sure that they have all the support they possibly want to get a job.
And fair to say that, I mean, that you will not have it.
I will never do that again. I promise you that.
By not intruding on another season, does that mean, like most teams finish up the regular season December 5th, does that mean like if they're in a bowl game, you wait until?
The regular season.
Is there any concern about the perceived, 3 years, some people say that's not enough time, when you go out there to talk to guys, that might be something you're gonna have to address?
It's simple to address.
Tom, where do you think your relationship stands with the Louisville fans? You talked about the negativity on him, and a little bit of it spilled over to you.
I think a lot of it has. I don't know.
Do you have a hope for reuniting going forward? What's your vision for that going forward? The fan base and the program?
Well, I want the fan base to really support the program. That's obviously our goal.
I mean, there was booing at the second game he coached. Were you? First game, I'm sorry.
He was up 73-10.
Were you surprised by that? I mean, how did you react to it?
I was surprised.
Do you think that set a tone where it was going to be difficult for him to succeed?
It probably drifted it, added to it, sure.
Turned it during this season to get us to this point. I mean, it seemed like before the season, you really felt like, he was gonna be able to, he was the guy who was gonna be able to turn it around. And what kind of happened during this year that changed your mind?
Honestly, Ken, I don't think there was one thing. I just, I watched this whole season progress, and I just felt that we needed a new change in culture. And maybe a change in scenery, if that's the right words. I think it would, I think Coach is a good leader. I know he was very popular with his players, and I admire him for the job he did with those players. I mean, he took a lot of tough situations and made great men out of them. We got 2 great ones right behind you. I want to make sure that we continue with somebody in that mold too, where character counts.
Was there a tipping point after the Utah loss, after the Pittsburgh loss? Was there any point?
Honestly, there wasn't.
So when did you make this decision?
Probably midweek.
Anything else for Tom? Good. All right.
You guys wanted the players,